This is Annie Scogan, and I am one of the co-hosts of Head Over Heels Pageant Talk, and I want to thank you for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media.
This is Daniel Poppy, host of How to Write Good here on Public House Media. I just want to thank you for listening to the following broadcast brought to you by Public House Media. Once you're done with this episode, I hope that you'll come check out my show, How to Write Good, the writing show that is not about writing. A new show of How to Write Good comes out every Wednesday, so don't forget to subscribe on iTunes so you never miss an episode of How to Write Good. Again, thanks for checking out the following broadcast on Public House Media.
Today. I hope you're having a fabulous day. Kim Meyer here with Choose to Rise, and I am so excited and blessed to be able to come live to you here on Public House Media and share with you some inspiration, some motivation. Here at Choose to Rise, we help women and men rise up out of the current situation and live their very best life. And so that is one of the exact things that I'm going to share with you this morning. Thank you for those of you that are listening on the podcast version. Really appreciate all of your love and support. Found out yesterday that we hit 1,000 downloads. Isn't that awesome? So thank you so much. Keep telling your friends about Choose to Rise and keep telling your friends about Public House Media because there's so many amazing new shows that are happening all the time. So if you think you have something that you'd like to share, talk about, chit chat, just share with the world, you have a voice. And so message Public House Media here on this page that you're watching this video on and see if you would be a good fit for the network. All right. So today we're going to be talking about 10 powerful habits of ultra successful people. 10 habits that you can apply to your life. One of them, two of them, all 10 of them if you want, to be super successful people. Brian Tracy, one of my mentors, I love reading his books. He's got a book called Eat That Frog, and it's so good, and it really talks about a lot of the things that are on this list. And so it's one of the reasons why I want to share it with you. You know, I've been struggling with a goal, and it's hard work. And some people might call it a sacrifice of doing things, but you know what, when it's something that you love and it's something that you enjoy doing and it fills your cup, yes, it feels like work. Yes, it's going to challenge you, but it's also going to change you for the better. And so, if you can practice these 10 habits, if you can work on any one of these things and improve just a little bit of yourself along the way, you're going to have a better, more fulfilling life. And that's what our real mission is as a coach. I want to help people live happy, healthy, fulfilling lives. And part of that is mindset. And part of that is your thoughts and your beliefs about how you live and not necessarily always about what you do nutritionally or what you do physically, because all of it stems from your mindset. If you believe you can do it, you will be able to do it. If you believe it's not possible, it definitely won't work. So 10 habits of ultra successful people. Brian Tracy says, successful people are simply those with successful habits. Doesn't matter, events are neutral, things are things. It's the people that take action and the people that do the things that create success. Success doesn't happen unless you have action behind it. So number 1, speed learning. How to start. Learning as much as you can every day is a definite have to for successful people. You need to be able to learn every single day and believe that there's always more to learn. So you can start learning, doing some speed learning by reading 15 pages every day of a nonfiction book. Pick up a self-help book. Pick up a personal development book. Whatever you want to call it. Pick up something that's going to grow your mind, not just fill it with junk. Like you could pick up a romance novel and read 15 pages, but what good is that going to do for you other than take your mind into other places? Dig into something, read something, dig into something with an audio version, something like this that's going to help grow your mind, think differently, and grow your goals. Go into something that way. So how to start? Just start by reading 15 pages or listening for 15 minutes. These podcasts are less than 15 minutes. That could be a good place to start. So share this with somebody else. Number 2, visualization. How do you start with that? Well, read some books like Psycho-Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, and As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. Visualization is one of those key pieces that if you can see it, you can believe it, is the saying. And if you can really walk through, like athletes do this a lot, and you can take it from them, but if you can visualize every single step of the way, close your eyes and watch yourself, like I'm going to just use a race, like a track race, because I used to run track. And so this is a metaphor for that. So like if you visualize yourself in the starting blocks, you visualize yourself flying out of them, bolting out of them at the gun, you visualize yourself striding down the home stretch, you visualize yourself in the turn. I was 400 runners, so you go all the way around. I visualize yourself picking up your knees and bolting through the back stretch, guiding, pulling harder away in the third turn, and the final turn, really giving it all you have, lifting your knees, dropping your chest, making sure that you are fully engaged in the moment, everything you can do, keeping your chin down, all of that stuff. And then you visualize yourself winning. That's the part. You have to visualize the whole thing. So like we're working on this goal right now as a team, and we're visualizing the end result, but we also have to visualize the habits that get us there. And in this book, if I grab it quick, Miracle Morning, I'm going to be doing a group on this book, Miracle Morning, here at the end of the month. And if you want in on it, let me know. Drop a message to me at Choose to Rise. I tagged myself in this video, so you can go there, or just message me at kjpmeyer@gmail.com, and we'll get you involved in this book. In here, we also talk about the savers, and visualization is one of them. We'll teach you how to do visualizations to the best. So if you are doing visualizations, you're able to watch yourself get there, and then it puts it out there in the universe for you to actually go in that direction. Number 3 is prioritization. How to start? Find your one most important task of the day and execute accordingly. Also set a timer. Set a time limit on these things. If you want to reach a certain goal, you need to set a deadline. Write a SMART goal around it. I will achieve this by this date, or I will achieve this, if you're doing it in a daily sense, I will achieve this by this time. I oftentimes, when I get to work, I have a list of to-dos, right? And then I prioritize them. Brian Tracy teaches you to eat the frog, put the biggest, hardest goal at the very top of the day, accomplish that, and then everything else seems like icing on the cake when you get that one big thing done. If you're in sales, make the call. If you are in, teaching, teach the hardest subject. It's usually reading goes at the beginning of the day, because that's the thing that the kids need the most. Create a sense of urgency around the things that you need to get done in your day. Prioritize your list. Number 4, money management. You can, read some good books about financial beliefs. You can start saving a little bit every day. A strategy that we've kind of used, that we've learned along the way with personal development books and things, is that if you don't have it in your account, you're not going to spend it. So it kind of gives you this like false sense of lack a little bit, and you tend to live by what's the amount that's in your bank account. So if you have a certain amount in your bank account, we've started doing this in that we do an auto removal. So like we put when we know that our check's going to go in, we do an auto removal of moving so much into our savings, and then we don't even necessarily see it in our bank account, and it just happens that way, right? So, and pretty soon you can start to make that amount a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger, and pretty soon you have all this big nest egg sitting on the side, and you can use that for whatever life happens. But you're saving in that sort of way and living within your means. Money management is a big thing of successful people, and if you're living within your means, and you set those means based on what you're able to save and what your bills are, and think about what you really need in life versus what is an accessory of life, then you're definitely going to be more successful person. Number 5, wake up early, right? Miracle Morning is this awesome book. I get up earlier every day. In my whole life, I've always said I'm a night person. I'm a night owl, and I'm not owl. And I still function very well at night. However, I've really noticed that getting up early is the way for me to get most done in a day. So starting an hour early every day, that's 365 more hours in a year, which we'd get to 2 more weeks of doing what you do that you love to do. So what are you waiting for? The clock is ticking. Set your alarm a little earlier. Have a task, have a set things to do, have a routine in the morning that's going to help you get moving forward better every single day. So I wake up at 4:50. I listen to some worship music. I do my prayers. I lay in silence. I try to get out of my bed to do that, because if I don't, I fall back asleep. And I'm doing my podcast. Kids, right? And then after I get that done, I get my personal development in, I come down and get my workout in, I come talk to all of you. Now I'm going to go upstairs and get ready with my kids, and all that kind of fun stuff. So, waking up early, I look how much I've already accomplished in my day that's going to help energize me and keep me going and feeling positive like this in the long run. Number 6 is goal setting. If you set goals, write them down, post them where you're going to be able to see them. If you set goals and write them down and put them in a place where you can see them, you're going to achieve them twice as much faster than anybody else that doesn't necessarily write them down, or the average Joe who doesn't set any goals at all. So if you want to achieve something in life, set a goal around it, post it, write about it, talk about it, share it with other people. Those are kind of things that are going to help you be successful. Number 7, exercise and diet. I can't believe I put these in the same one, but exercise and diet. Make sure you're getting the recommended physical activity at least 30 minutes a day in every single day, so that you can keep your body moving, your heart pumping, your metabolism going, all those kinds of things. Doing these things first thing in the morning. Smart, right? Do these things first thing in the morning just help you get it over with. The consequences are far more detrimental if you try to wait for them in the day. You're more likely not to do it if you wait in the day. And it just gets your energy flowing. I'm always more energetic and always more lively in the morning during the whole day if I get my workout done in right away in the morning. On Sundays, we tend to sleep in, and then we go to church, and then we come home and work out. And it's like, I'm just more like, chill if I don't have my workout in early in the morning. So try to get it done super early. And your diet, always what goes in is always what's going to be that goes out. So if you fill your body with crap, you're going to feel like crap. If you fill your body with good, you're going to feel good. And so eating whole foods, fruits, vegetables, whole grains, like real food, not stuff that's been man-made, not stuff that's been processed, but like real food that's been grown on this earth, that's been God-given. Those are the things that are you should be putting into the God-given body that you have. Number 8, build on strength. How to start there? Make a list of your strengths. Get started with a list of the things that you love doing, the things that you're good at. If you're not sure of what you're good at, ask the people around you. They'd be happy to tell you the things that you're good at. But put your time and energy and attention into the things that you love doing, that you are good at doing, that you will gain some self-awareness around and self-strength around, and then gain some confidence around doing those things too, because we always feel good when we're doing things that we are good at and we love. Doesn't mean that you don't work on the things that you're not good at either, but make sure that you are building on your strengths. Always help you get farther in life than if you always focus on the things that you're not good at. Number 9 is networking. How to start? Well, get with like-minded people. If you want to be a millionaire, hang out with millionaires. That's a quote from one of my other mentors, Rob Dial. He always talks about how if you need to think like what you want to be. And so if you want to be a happier person, find happy friends. If you want to be a fit person, find fit friends. If you want to do something big and great, find people that are like-minded. Network with people. Get involved in the areas of life that you want to be a part of. So number 10 is character. How do you start? Well, you write down for yourself a certain set of rules, a code of conduct. What will you live by? They're called values. What will lead you to be the successful life that you want to have? Whatever that means to you. If you are all about, prayer and worship and those kinds of things, make it a value. Make it something that you live by. That these are non-negotiables in your life. If you're really against swearing, which I'm not real keen on swearing myself, especially specific words, make it a value. Make it a non-negotiable that you don't use those words in your own language, and you're comfortable enough saying, don't talk like that around me. And so read these values every single day when you get out of bed in the morning. They're called affirmations too. When you want to really believe good things about yourself, go to the affirmations. This is what I believe about me. This is what I believe about my life. This is what I want to achieve in my life. These are the things this is the person that I want to become. And when you have that set of values and those things laid out for you, and you've really become crystal clear on what it is that you want out of life, that's when things happen for you. When you become crystal clear, you have good character, you've networked with people that that work on the things that you enjoy, you've got good exercise and diet, diet going. You're building your body with strength. You're focusing on the things that you're good at. You're focusing on the gifts that God's given you. You wake up early and get started in the day. You set good goals, that you prioritize the list of to-dos to get to those goals, and you manage your money well. Those are all things, besides that, learning more and being a good visualizer of the life that you want to live. Those are the things that are going to help you be ultra successful. Pick one of them today. I challenge you to pick one of those things and just choose to rise in your life with one of those options today. And speed learning, pick up a good book, visualize, think about what you want out of your life. 3, prioritization, pick that one thing, that eat that frog part of it. Money management, set something aside. Really think about the purchases that you make today. Wake up early. Hey, it's 7 o'clock. You've already made part of that. Get in a fitness exercise today. Fuel your body well. Build on your strengths. Talk about, she doesn't know what to wear. Talk to the people you want to be a part of in your life and have good character. Live the values, live the beliefs that you live in your life, and have a wonderful day. Before I go today, I want to say thank you to all of the veterans that have made all of this possible. We're able to have a voice here on Public House Media, and we have the freedom of speech in this country because of the veterans and the people that have come before me and fought in war, fought against civil liabilities, fought against all of the things that bring people down in this world. So from the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you to everyone who served in past, in present, in future. We would not be here in this space, in this world, in this place without those of you that have sacrificed so much, whether it's sacrifice of time and family and energy, sleep, your time away from your family, or the ultimate sacrifice of giving their life. Thank you so much to the families of veterans as well, and those who are actively serving in our military. Today we celebrate Veterans Day here at our school. We have this huge community celebration where we bring in the entire district comes together, all 1,500 kids, and then community members and the veterans and everything that are part of our community, and it's such a special time of the year. So it's really important that we focus in on that today and tomorrow. Tomorrow is the actual Veterans Day that we'll be celebrating in our community. But today, since it's a Friday here at school, we're going to go ahead and celebrate our veterans as we do best here, and make sure that it's a good thing. And our kids and our future generations know the sacrifices that were made for us in that way. So if you want to be an ultra successful person, follow these habits. Thank a veteran today and tomorrow, and live your very best life. Choose to rise up today with one of these things and have a fabulous, fabulous day. Hey, I'm glad you enjoyed the show. Please follow Public House Media on Twitter at the PH Media and on Facebook at Public House Media to stay up to date on this podcast as well as many other things happening on the network. You can leave me feedback on my show, and if you have any questions, comments, or new ideas or topics, I would love to hear them. You can also follow me on my social media account, Choose to Rise Up, at Facebook, and at KJP Meyer on Instagram. I hope you have a great day.